Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, this Japanese event second competition is terrible. This picture actually narrates how I feel. I'll be like the one behind, asking this Mosky to stop because 100% completion is her head and we keep on going, we'll fall off the cliff together. And for him or her, he will say, P.LOH, stop chasing me then. I think both of us are going to fall off the cliff. It's because I think once we hit 100%, we'll be in deep trouble. So what's going to happen right now is that I'll be chasing him non-stop. You can see the EP is 1044 and I'm 1019. Alright, now let's quickly enter into the gameplay. Wow, this is really tiring and exhausting for me because I've been playing this for the whole day non-stop. Yes, I made it to 253, all thanks to him. I don't know why, but I'm just been using 10 dispatcher, and you know what? No matter how hard I try, there's no way I can catch up with him. At one point, I think probably we may be in a different time zone, I suspect, but yet at the same time, I do suspect that we may be in the same one. So I'm a bit confused whether we are different time zone or not. But let me explain more when it comes to the part. Alright, so for now, I just wish that we could have better capacity trains because it seems like we're having a trouble delivering things faster than we wanted to. Alright, we managed to get another rare train, but nonetheless this is a duplicate, so there's nothing much to shout about, but nonetheless I think it's good. For me, I think I have sufficient parts for those common rare as well, but it's just that there isn't sufficient money, so I'm actually quite tempted to use my event coins to exchange for money. You can see here at this juncture, I believe he has stopped playing. Probably it's his sleeping time, so I do suspect that maybe we may be in the different time zone by probably a couple of hours. But what's shocking is that I managed to find some breathing space for probably a very short span of about 3 hours. I say that about 3 hours, and I purposely woke up early so as to play this game. But you know what? I mean, immediately after I started playing the game, he has already overtaken me. So I believe he is from different time zone, and he may not have a lot of sleep. That's for sure. Because if I don't, he's worse. Because end of the day, I mean, if these couple of hours, I've overshot him. I think by easily 100 EPs or above. But what's shocking is when I go for a few hours of sleep, when I wake up, I just saw the results. I'm totally speechless. I don't know what to do because end of the day, I've prepared a lot of Japanese items, and I thought I've been doing fairly quick because end of the day we have 8 permanent dispatcher, and we have engaged additional dispatcher using gems and whatnot. We have another temporary dispatcher which help us for an hour for every couple of hours. So at times we have 10 dispatcher. You can see here I'm easily 120 EPs away. That allows me to call it a day to end and go to bed. So I believe at this juncture is already a few hours, but I think 3 hours or so after he stopped playing. So if you take a look, I've prepared tons and tons of items, and I really don't know what to do. How should I carry on playing this competition? I think there's a very high chance I may just end it second, but I think I've tried my best, and I've secured the second place for sure, given the fact that there's a huge gap between us and the third position player, because I think we are crazy really. I think we have prepared tons and tons of items. I think as I shared in the previous video, I did mention that in order preparation preparation for the second competition. We need to prepare a lot of items, especially those calligraphy sets, which takes a long time, and put them a lot into the warehouse. We did all this. We did EP preparation. We have all the other items in the core factories all on standby. But you know what, end of the day, I think it all boils down to the capacity of the train. I believe this first person is using a very high capacity train. At the same time, I believe he may be using more than my 10 dispatcher, i.e. he could be engaging 2 dispatcher additions to the part-timer. He may be using 11 dispatcher, coupled with a very good capacity train, and probably coupled with a very huge warehouse. So as I mentioned, my warehouse is always tiny, so that's why I wonder why he doesn't need time to so-called manufacture items, but rather he keep on delivering, because there's no need for him to manufacture. He could have stored thousands and thousands of items in his huge warehouse. So I think if you do not have a huge warehouse, you are in losing, and of course if you do not have a huge capacity and a fleet size, you are losing as well. So I think all these are really important. Both of us are the same level. We are both 253. At the same time, we are very close in terms of time zone. I think that's worrying, because most of the time my second position is away from me for a huge EP behind, because we are different time zone. Even though he or she may have overtaken me during my bedtime, the moment I wake up is their bedtime, and have a good probably 5 to 6 hours whereby it's their sleeping time. That's why always I'm possible to get first, as because when the competition ends, it's about 8 p.m. in Singapore. Unfortunately for this case, the time zone wise is different, so there's a good chance I will get second for sure, because we are almost the same time zone. And the only thing I'm quite happy with is that we got lots and lots of the event keys, because all thanks to him or her pushing so hard, I've been chasing so hard, so I'm almost ready to get the Sakura train. Can you imagine that this is just the second competition and we still have a long way to go, because this is like another easily 15 days event. Can you imagine? This is so long, and we are just in the 5th day, and we are almost 70% complete in the event map. I think that's the bad idea, because end of the day, the earlier you complete your event map, the worse it becomes. So I don't know whether he understood that part. Neither is he going to stop, nor I'm going to stop, because end of the day, we are all both fighting for that 350 coins. So if I lose this, the only opportunity for me to get that legendary train of 1000 event coins is through the 4th competition, because if you add up the math, 350, which I already attained, plus this, I think 250. Yes, I think there's a huge gap between the first and second by 100 coins. That's a bit too huge, right? So if that's the case, I will only have 600, and even if I'm lucky to get first in the 3rd competition, is 950. That means we will need another one more competition, i.e. during the 4th competitions, to get that 1000 event coins. So I will just say that my capacity of the trains is low, the warehouse is tiny, and I do not have much gems to spare. So these are the few factors that will so-called impede my progress to fight for the first position. But nonetheless, I'm trying my best. Likewise, if you're fighting your own barrel and it's really a tough one, do understand that I'm sharing the same sentiment. We are in this together. So do not give up, keep on trying. As long as we try our best, I think it's perfectly fine, provided you don't spend money. Alright, so do not spend money to buy gems to fight for positions. I think that's not necessary. End of the day, it's just a game. Spending huge amount of money in it, I'm hoping that the first person doesn't do that. Although I half suspect he may be spending quite a few or even hundreds of gems just to hasten the process, because sometimes I do suspect that it may be very difficult for a person to be able to deliver things that fast. It's like instantaneously, the moment I hit close to him like this, both of us are now 935. The next moment he will be completing 2 jobs, whereby I'm still struggling just to complete 1. So and I need time to so-called make the items, manufacture them in the factory, but apparently I don't think he need any time. So there's one thing I suspect it could be he either use gems to hasten the process of manufacturing the items and straight away deliver them, or he could have hastened the process by calling the trains back early by spending gems. So this is something that is quite worrying if that's the reality, because fighting with someone who's willing to spend gems using real money is impossible to win. So if that case, I decide to fate that because I'm a free-to-play, so that's no choice. But other than that, I think whatever I'm doing, I'm sharing with you. I do hope this video do help you, because preparing, you can see there we are again gap of 49, and you know what, it is very strange in this Japanese event. It seems like whatever jobs I have, he will have it exactly the same number of EPs. So like I'm trying to finish this 49, he has already finished it. So there's no end to this chasing, because no matter how hard I try, he's always 2 steps ahead. And it's really tiring, because with my very slow progress in that context, because I'll take probably 1 hour or so to try to reach him, and he's again 2 hours ahead. So this is the process. Alright, I'll update more in the next video. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, and good luck to you.